Okay, so we'll move to the next. Sir, next slide, sir. Okay. Here comes the next question for you teachers. How would you handle a situation where a student is consistently late to your class or not doing the work, or somewhat the child is different from other students? How you are going to handle that particular child?
First of all, we ask reason why they are coming late.
Okay,
And
ma'am.
okay, and then we will talk to their parents, because they became late for, because of their parents as well.
Maybe in some cases even it happens, as you said. Yes. Any other answer, teachers?
Ma'am, sometimes the children could be very poor in time management. We can advise them to wake up little earlier. Suppose every day 5 minutes or 10 minutes late, we can advise them to wake up a little earlier, and they can organize their work in the morning properly. We can advise them like this time to this time you can do this work, and you can do this work. Like if they are coming along with the parents, of course we need to talk to the parents. Suppose if they are, we need to know the background also. That could be
Yes,
helpful.
you're exactly right. Yes. First, we have to check why the student is coming late. Then we have to talk to the parent, or what are the other measures can be taken to make the child to be regular to the class. Next, sir. I want the video to be played now, sir. Here we have a video of an mischievous monkey. After seeing that video, I have few questions for you teachers.
Once upon a time, in a deep jungle, there lived a mischievous monkey named Max. Max was always up to some sort of trouble. He would steal fruits from other animals. He throws rocks at birds and plays pranks on his friends. Max was not well liked in the jungle because of his naughty behavior. One day, Max was playing near a tree when he saw a group of animals practicing martial arts. Max was curious and wanted to join in. The animals welcomed him but warned him to learn discipline and respect first. Max was excited and started to practice with the animals. However, he soon got bored and started to make fun of the other animals. The wise old tortoise instructor noticed Max's behavior and asked him to leave the class. Max felt embarrassed and angry. He went to his favorite spot in the jungle to sulk. While sitting there, he saw a tree with ripe fruits on it. He climbed the tree to get the fruits but ended up falling down and getting hurt. Max realized that his lack of discipline and respect had caused him harm. He returned to the tortoise and asked for another chance to learn martial arts. The tortoise agreed but warned him that he would have to show discipline and respect. Max started practicing again, but this time he was focused and respectful. He listened to the instructor and his fellow students. He worked hard and never gave up. Soon, he became an excellent student and earned the respect of the other animals. Max had learned a valuable lesson. He realized that discipline and respect were essential not only in martial arts but in every aspect of life. He no longer caused trouble in the jungle and became a respected member of the animal community. From that day on, Max taught other animals the importance of discipline and respect. He also taught them that mistakes are an opportunity to learn and grow. Max lived happily ever after, knowing that his mischievous days were behind him.
Enjoyed the story? Don't forget to subscribe. See you in
Yes, dear teachers, what did you see exactly in the story? What did you see exactly in the story?
We saw a character of Max, which is very naughty and not in discipline and misbehave everyone in the jungle.
Experiential learning by the Max. He experienced what will happen if he is not disciplined, and he learned the right way.
Yes, ma'am, you are right. Yes.
At the
here.
end, Max became more disciplined.
Right, ma'am. How it became disciplined?
Ma'am, learning
We
by
should
doing.
mingle with
Yes, you are right. Yes, Rajani Sharma, ma'am.
we should
When he
other animals
realized,
also excused.
when Max realized his mistake, then he became more disciplined.
Okay. Right, ma'am. Okay, here we
Other animals
teachers.
also explained. Other animals also excused him and given another chance to mingle with them and learn.
Yes, ma'am, you're exactly right.
first
So
we
by
should not
seeing
neglect
this,
that
yes, you're right, ma'am.
neglect
We
that
should not
naughtiness.
neglect the misbehaving or somewhat different students in the class. Okay. So here we teachers should be perfect, and by observing and seeing us, automatically the students, one who is misbehaving or one who is different in the class, will change. How they will change? We teachers should be little affectionate to them. We have to concentrate more on that child. When we do in this way, definitely that special child or that particular child also will change their attitudes or behaviors. Next slide. These are few rules, steps, and strategies to follow in the classroom management. I think everyone enjoyed the session. In simple terms, classroom management helps everyone to learn better and make the classroom a positive place to be. Thank you, teachers, for your patience and for your participation. I hand over
Thank
the
you.
session to Ravikant, sir.
Those who have any concerns can come forward, or those who have any doubts, they can come forward to check with the resource person, as well as director of the program. There was one question from the end of Manjula ma'am, how to handle both the
Slow
students, both
learners.
type of students. Yes. So your inputs will be great, Mrs. Srinivasan.
Yes, how we are going to manage slow learners in the class is concentrate on that particular child in your free periods. First thing, and no, don't neglect that child because he is a slow learner. We are going to give more attention on that particular child so that we will become the favorite teacher. When we become the favorite teacher, the student will like the subject. When they like the subject, they will do the work automatically. So show more attention towards that child, one who's slow learner or dull in the class. Sir, you can say your suggestion, sir.
No, that was really wonderful, Ashwani ma. So when coming to handling slow learners and the children who are, independent, you can always have different types of strategies. Try to understand where the gap is actually. Why are you terming that particular child as a slow learner? On what basis? What is the tool that you are using? Are you using any specific rubric sheet? Okay, wherein you have understood what are the parameters, on what parameters is that you are addressing that particular student as a slow learner, and you have to give necessary remediation either after the school hours or during your free periods, as Mrs. Srinivasan has already said. Okay, and then slowly make sure that the child is trying to, cope up with those gaps, and he's trying to cement those gaps with the help of the teacher. So slowly he will, start, loving the subject, loving the teacher, and he or she, they will try to, do the work on their own, become independent, and come out of this stacked zone called as a slow learner. This is what my suggestion is. And
Sir,
as
here
we have
is
seen already in the session, if it is about students who are constantly disturbing, the so-called slow learners who are disturbing the class because of not understanding the content or the concept that is being taught to them, classroom rules should actually help. Or else, if at all they are completely into a situation wherein they will not even understand the ABCD of what you are teaching, it's better that you make a worksheet, and at the beginning of the class, you give the worksheet of their level to them. Let them be solving the worksheet, and the other students can concentrate in the class. By the end of the class, you can check with them. So you should basically discuss these things as in what is your strategy of tackling students who are into this slow learner zone with your institutional heads, maybe your coordinator or vice principal or principal, okay, and come up with good solutions for that.
Sir, here is one more question. How to handle the one who distracts the class? He will not listen and not allow others to attend the class. So in
So-
that case,
Okay.
yes, sir, you can.
No, continue.
In that case, we are going to make that child to interact more in the class. We are going to make the child to read before we explain the paragraph or something. And we are going to ask the child questions in the next class. So that when we ask questions to him, he will definitely listen to us. He will concentrate the class without disturbing others. Yes, sir, will continue.
That was wonderful. That input was wonderful. Any other doubts with regard to the classroom management topic? You people are, you people can come forward and ask your doubts, maybe directly or in the chat box as well. Yeah. So if there are no doubts, then we have got 3 announcements to share. Someone says yes, but he will give a nonsense answer that whole class is disturbed. Okay, so in that case, actually, the teacher should know that, that specific thing that you have to take up. The role of a teacher becomes of a more strict teacher, stopping them from giving such sort of answers. You can call them to the staff room, and once you can speak to the child that this is not the way, and then you can also convey the same thing to the parents. So this becomes a more a sort of administrative thing wherein you have to involve the school heads also, like your coordinators or vice principal or principal. So the first announcement is that the people who want to grab a certificate for this particular session, because it's classroom management, as well as this is one of the topic wherein CBSE is highlighting in its PRP as well as normal general training sessions also. So as you all know, you have been attending our sessions since many days. The cost of the certificate is 50 rupees. So those who are willing to grab a certificate, you need to do a GPay or PhonePe or Paytm to a number that we are writing in the chat box now, which is 9908925730. So this is my number. I am Ravikant Perikulambil, founder director of SNTTC, as well as the program director. So 9908925730 is my number. You can do a GPay or PhonePe of 50 rupees to this number. And kindly do not forget to send the screenshot on WhatsApp along with your name, proper name as you want on the certificate. Most of the people, what they are doing is they are doing a PhonePe or GPay and they are not sending the screenshot. See, in GPay and PhonePe, we don't have access to your phone number. How can we send the certificate over there? Because it's a PDF document. So kindly cooperate with us. Those who need the certificate, you can send the money, 50 rupees, to this number as a PhonePe or GPay. Someone is asking to repeat the phone number. It is 9908925730. I have written it in the chat box as well. Okay, so this was the first announcement. The second thing is those who want to stay informed about our free sessions as well as the paid sessions, which we will be having in future as well. You can, if you want to get added to our webinar group, we have a group of SNTTC. You can just send a hi and ask, to add you to that particular group. We will be adding you to that particular group. And third announcement is for the teachers who are staying in and around Hyderabad. So we have got a physical and live session of teaching handwriting, wherein we will be teaching several aspects of handwriting, how to analyze handwriting. Okay. Apart from that, how to fix the, several problems that are related to handwriting. Whether you are a pre-primary teacher or whether you are a teacher who is teaching 11th and 12th grades also. Okay. So you can teach both 4-line method as well as single rule method to the students. So this is a live workshop that is being scheduled on 30th of June in Hyderabad. So those who are willing to join that particular session, the live session wherein we are providing you with a physical certificate and ISO certified institution certificate, as well as you will be provided with tea, snacks and lunch as well. So those who are willing to join this particular session, people from Hyderabad, you can just ping me on my WhatsApp number, the same number which I have shared before. So these are all the announcements, and from the bottom of my heart, as a person representing SNTTC, I would like to extend my sincere thanks to Ashwani Srinivasan, the resource person of the day, and our core member of SNTTC for a wonderful session that she has, brought forward. Also to all the participants who have joined and, made this session a wonderful one. Thank you, one and all. Thank you. Yes, Ashwini ma'am, you have to share the screenshot to the phone number that has been shared in the, chat box. Amount is 50 rupees. Ashwini ma'am, are you here? Yeah. So that's it. That's all, Ashwini ma'am. So we are winding up the session. Before that, if you would like to speak or something, then you can speak. We will wind up.
No, sir, I have done with my session.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, for certificate for today's session, as I have told, you need to send the amount of 50 rupees to the GPay or PhonePe to the number that I have written in the chat box, and then share the screenshot. You will be getting the where to send a screenshot to WhatsApp of the same number. Kindly do a WhatsApp of the screenshot to the same number.
So once again, I would like to thank all the teachers who have participated in the session, and thank you so much for your patience and being interactive in the session. Thank you so much, dear teachers. Thank you, sir, for giving me an opportunity to come up with my points.
Wonderful. That was really wonderful.
Thank you, everyone.